Are we live? Are we live? How's the stream doing? Shout if you can get any sort of signal coming from my side. Everything looks good from here. Just checking it out. Everything looks good. Just checking out the dashboard. I'll be with you guys in a sec. Here we go. Let's see. Just waiting for things to kick in, if you know what I mean. There we go. Looks good. There we go. Excellent. Got some people rolling in. Stream health is good. Great. So while we've got some people up in this place, just a little housekeeping. Welcome to Papa G's house. Remember to subscribe if you can see. Oh, there we go. Everything looks good. Sorry, I didn't realize I still had my background going. But welcome. Remember to subscribe. I've got some new details down the bottom here. Email me, Papa G House, no S. Papa G House, no S, @gmail.com. And then the rest. If you're in YouTube, wicked. So, on that note, let's get this party started, shall we? Let's go. Nice one.
I don't wanna go anywhere else. I wanna go to Papa Jesus. Yeah, that's where we're going.
Back in your life, in your ears, and in your face. Welcome to another episode of Papa G's house. It is Friday, the 27th of March of 2020, and a strange 2020 it has been so far. Can I get an amen for that? Yeah, so obviously the president initiated the lockdown as of midnight yesterday, and it was a bit of carnage. It was a bit of carnage yesterday. Everybody last minute buying for their lockdown and everybody stocking up on their booze and food, and it was a rough sight to see. Oh shit! I'll deal with that now. I'll deal with that now. But yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days to say the least. My last few hours before the lockdown consisted of building up the courage to go outside and actually go and do my thing, which nobody's ever been too scared to go outside. Well, look, I went outside, but it was quite a harrowing experience, just knowing that thing's airborne. You don't know who's got it. Asymptomatic people have got symptoms. Look, I don't mean to start this podcast on a negative note, but it's obviously everybody needs to really follow these guidelines and make sure that their hygiene is on point, especially if they're visiting to the stores on, the one day a week that they may be doing it. But yeah, stay safe out there, guys. It's rough, and you can feel it. You can feel the tension, like when you go out and stuff like that. But what I found so strange is, the queues and everybody just queuing up to get food and supplies and all that kind of stuff for this lockdown. It's like I can imagine how many transmissions there may have been, up to that point. So shit. Hopefully it was contained and everybody's okay. But damn, it's been an interesting few days. Just did I did a nice shop. I always do a shop, kind of a big shop at the beginning of the month. So, it's one of those, I'm kind of in a routine and just buying, quite a lot of chow at the same time. I don't buy for the evening. We'll buy a good amount of chow that'll last us for like a week or two. So, yeah, just a little top up yesterday. Scary, but it's over now, and we're in our first day of lockdown. How's everybody feeling? Right. Side dude from Sean at As Time Divides. Art Pereira, yes. I love it when you come in here, bro. It's the that sounded terrible, but I love it when you get involved. Yours is the only channel that I have to hit the Liberty Bell. Damn right, son. Love it. Yes. Hopefully we're gonna have a lot more of those in the coming weeks. God damn. Yes. Shit. Okay, you guys are saying that the intro is a bit loud. Let me actually sort that out now, so I don't have to worry about it again. Actually, yeah. Let's not do that right now. I will come in here. I won't sort that out now. I was at Checkers and Blue Root on Wednesday. Was fine, but the bottle store was nuts. Haha, Alkies. Dude, it's like that. It was like, in my area, there were lines outside every store, be it a bottle store, be it a Spar or Pick and Pay or whatever. It was crazy. It was just madness. I was like, do you not know that there's a pandemic going around right now, and it's scary as hell? But yeah, I guess you need your bare essentials and all that kind of stuff. And I feel for all the people who have been listed as essential services, carrying on with their trade in this rough time. But I guess they're doing it for us. So everybody just take a little sip and cheers to the medical people around and the people in security and all, people keeping us safe, keeping us healthy, and all that kind of stuff. Cheers. So yeah, I don't want to concentrate too much on this coronavirus talk, but it's very hard to move away from it. But I will eventually. I just heartfelt condolences to the 2 deaths in the Western Cape today. That's when it starts getting fucking real. And then and then I just saw today that not only Boris Johnson and Prince Charles in the UK have been tested positive for coronavirus, but Till Lindemann from Rammstein is actually in critical condition in ICU. Do you guys like that? not just the person. It's just like, that could just happen to anyone. So be safe out there. Do your level best to keep yourselves clean and all that kind of jazz. And if you're going to go out, look like an idiot. Maybe wear the mask. Although there's so many videos that are saying it's, it doesn't protect you as much, you're still touching your face, etc. Just do what you got to do. Matthew James, welcome, brother. It's good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Devil Speak back in the house. Art saying bottoms up to all the medical and security staff and stuff. Intensive cuck, absolutely, bro. And then Sean says a couple of joggers got stopped in Sea Point now. Oh, well, idiots. They should be tackled and placed in a rear naked choke and told never to do it again. Silly people. So let's get the chat going. There we go. What's up, buddy? Matt James, it's good to see you, dude. I was actually listening to some Crossfire Collision last night. And I was trying to decide which t-shirt to wear today. It was going to be this one or the Crossfire one. I was going punk and hardcore today. So, yeah. Repping the pairs. I'll rep my Crossfire Rat Skate t-shirt soon. I checked Google Maps and saw lots of traffic on there. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I saw an ENCA article on Facebook, whatever, today that said business as usual at in Mitchell's Plain at one of the malls, and they're just like carrying on as if nothing happened or is happening. So that you're gonna have the few idiotic people out there. Hopefully they will be dealt with severely. Because at the end of the day, what they are doing is they're breaking the law. Yeah. So it is what it is. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. I know I keep on saying it sounds like a stuck record and it's a big bloody red thing. But subscribe. It's on your bottom right-hand side, I think, down there. And then email me your stuff. I've got the emails open, ready for you to hit me with the kitchen sink. Let's talk some shit. Let's listen to some music. I am yours for the next hour and a half or so. And the last one, I got so into it, and I hope that the post-processing works better than it did last time. I've changed up the settings somewhat, so hopefully the stream's going to be smoother and all that kind of stuff. For even the replay, because the first half of the last video was quite jittery and it struggled quite a bit, but I've changed up the settings to hopefully mitigate those circumstances. But other than that, I'll hit you with a whiskey bottle. Shad Rossi, welcome to the chat, boy. I know we only we must be less than 100 meters away from each other. That sucks when you've got one of your best friends down there they are supposed to be on holiday for, just for a certain period. He works on the yachts, and he hasn't been able to go back to work because of the coronavirus. And there's some poor guy that's sitting there waiting for him. But hopefully this all clears up within 21 days. It's doubtful in my opinion, but I'm hoping for the best. I saw a very good video by Russell Brand today. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have seen that Russell Brand thing where he says you got to find deeper positives in this whole situation. And this is whole, I'm not going to go and try and quote him verbatim because it's Russell Brand. Come on. Sean, Richard Henry says, how's the G? Where, Richard, bro? We're going to have to postpone those Fat Cactus drinks until further notice, but we will definitely make sure it happens in the future. But yeah, guys, welcome to the 30th episode of Papa G's House, the second official live stream. I couldn't be more chuffed with how things are going. I got so into it the last time that I actually recorded for 2 hours and 10 minutes and didn't even know where time had went. So thank you guys for stopping by. And there were people that, there were guys right to the end. 2 hours and 10 minutes. I mean, they were the reason that I kept this going. And then halfway through the episode, everybody started talking to each other in the chats. So feel free to tattoo each other. Come troll me a bit. Like, you know, we're 21 days in the jam, and hopefully I'm going to provide some sort of light entertainment for you guys. Call this your Friday evening drinks with Papa G, but episode 30 at the same time. Here we got some Oliver Swaggy coming back for round 2. Great to have you here. Cindy coming back for round 2. Garrett coming back for round 2. Matthew James says, dude, you seem super comfortable live streaming. Nice. Yes, thank you. Dude, I had like anxiety attacks when I first did a test. I even had the video private and did a trial run to see how it would fare. And I don't know, I almost died. It sucked. I had my throat was throbbing with an anxiety. Shortness of breath. It was crazy. But yeah, here we are. And I'm actually thoroughly enjoying it because I love the fact that you guys are getting involved and everybody's commenting and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Oliver? Everyone survived day 1. I must say, I survived day 1. No problem. Because I've got things to do. I'm still kind of working remotely, albeit the work is not very often. But I am doing some work, and I worked until about 4:30 today, just researching certain things, video, streaming, and then if it's not, I'm researching some sort of label law in terms of coronavirus. But other than that, I survived, brother. I survived. Barely. Come on, Art, bro. You're doing some musical projects. I've just seen in my inbox Carolyn and Anton's music project. I made this music video for them. I filmed it at Stripe Horse in Ronnenbergh last year. Sweet, that is on the playlist for this evening. Josh Grady up in this house. Where is Ninja? Ninja is gallivanting. You know how he is. He's a little bloody naughty. Yes, he's been the devil the last couple of days. Hey, damn. He's been tormenting our poor dogs who are 8 years old. He's 1 year old, I think, and he's just terrorizing everybody. Oliver, bro, you nailing this so hard, so rad. Thank you so much. Like I said, I like to hopefully be some sort of light entertainment to keep everybody busy during this interesting time that we're living in. But hey, man, you got to make the best, and you got to take any sort of positive thing out of any situation and amplify it to make it even better. And that's when you start seeing the kind of results of your creativity and all that kind of stuff. I must say, yesterday was pre-day 1, and I managed to sort out the entire, obviously with the help of my bros in the system, but we have got a definitive track that is going to be released hopefully soon. I'm actually in this time going to study all sorts of sound engineering and seeing what kind of plugins work where, so I can make my own little mixes. And I started yesterday. I started tracking the new Ill System song that's called Ego Check, where even when I think about it, I'm just so excited. I can't even get my words out. Almost forgot about this. Damn, you. I'm very glad that you didn't forget about it, bro. Welcome, Julian Emden. Don't forget about me, bro. It'll hurt my feelings. Play some Man in Suit, bruh. I'm putting that on my list right now. Definitely. Little Battle for the Sky, I think. What do you think? Let's put that on the list. Battle for the Sky. You're making me search for these links, bruh. Cool. New ill system. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. Very excited. Maybe I'll play a little thing of what we were playing around with the other day. We've, like I said on the last, obviously for the new guys who have joined last week. Last week on Tuesday, I was talking about ill system possibly going a little acoustic, and we recorded a very rough kind of version of an acoustic version of one of our songs, but the tuning and everything was horrible. We had all had a couple of pints, and I was trying to play drop A in a standard tuning setup acoustic. Wasn't that great, but you got the idea. Don't you forget about me. Don't you. Matthew James, yes, music vid must exist online somewhere. Actually, I've recently watched it, so it is there. I think it's actually on a Man in Suit website, because I think when everything was said and done, that they actually set up a little download for everybody. Ninja isn't the devil, he's the cutest. Listening live from GP, yo. GP, Grassy Park. Nice one. What's up, Michaela? Julian, hey, bro, me too. Saw the clock and wondered where the day went. That's exactly how I felt today. I remember seeing a Man in Suit video on the tubes. Yes, there definitely was. Play my old school essay song I sent you the last live pod. Okay, I'll do that as well. What's up? Everybody's starting to communicate with each other. That is amazing. Now, let's just talk about that for a second. You brought up the Man in Suit. I think I brought the Man in Suit up thing last time that I was up on the interweb live. Was that was kind of the band that introduced me into the local scene. I was at Varsity College with Rob Hope. Yes, I've actually recorded this. I've said this already, but shout out Man in Suit, shout out Brian and everybody. Scotty Murcott on the drums, Dustland Express. I'm actually I don't know. Get Dustland Express on the line and see if they'll be happy if I can play Castles in the Sky. Or I think it's Castles in the Sky. But also the horses in the back, yes. Sent you a Man in Suit link. Excellent. Thank you, Art Pereira. Should be my producer, bro. There we go. But let's keep the banter ongoing. Guys, how have you survived day 1 of the lockdown? For everybody listening who's not in South Africa, which I doubt, we're officially on lockdown. A little late to the party. I think we're over 1,000 cases, but we're not going to talk about that anymore. Lots of decisions to be made. Lots of industries hit. It makes me very... Yes, Art, you should be my Jamie. Makes me all very sad. But like I said, I'm trying to take the positives out of all of this, and so should you. Remember, there's the grass will be greener on the other side. Pull that up, Art. Yes, I love it, Julian. You're the best, bro. So yeah, let me close all these bloody links. Thanks for you guys are actually using the inbox for a change, which I'm very happy about it. Beer, it's life. Yes, it is. MXPX secret weapon. I remember MXPX. Send me links. Send me emails in the Papa G house at gmail.com. I'm not going to go search them because it takes a lot of time to do that and try speak and multitask at the same time. I'm trying to learn to sing and play guitar at the same time, which is proving to be rather difficult. But other than that, there's, what the one thing that I actually wanted to bring up is that the US has currently got the leading stats in terms of the coronavirus as of present moment. And I'm seeing all my favorite podcasts and stuff that I listen to, they're still going and having 3 or 4 people in a room, 5 people in a room where they've got the highest stats. Please, someone can you explain to me how that is possible? Joe Rogan has had Tom Segura. He's had Bert Kreischer. He's had Joey Diaz. Theo Vaughn's had a bunch of guests and all that kind of stuff. Another thing is that if any of you guys into UFC, John Jones has been trolling the streets early in the morning in Albuquerque, New Mexico, firing guns from a vehicle, drunk. I mean, what the hell is going on? Why aren't these people staying inside? And they got the heaviest statistics. I know they're a huge country, but shit. MXPX still going? I don't know. I can't actually put my finger on a song that they've ever done. Send me that inbox link. Sing and play Come As You Are, Double Dare You. Just, I don't even know if I could. To be honest with you. I'm so, like, concentrating on my right and left hand that my brain just goes, I can't do it. Yes, they are back together. Corona doesn't get people famous. Oh, it doesn't get famous people. Huh? What does that mean? New Trivium track is dope. Okay, could check that out. I didn't know they were back together. So we've got Art Pereira, Jared Ronnenbergh, Mike Pocock, and Julian Edmund all having a conversation together on this live stream. This is what it's for. It's connecting people, not like Nokia, but more like Papa G's house. Welcome. We're having a good time so far. We've only been going for about 25 minutes or so. How are you guys enjoying yourself so far? Nobody's told me how their day one, except for Art. Nobody's told me how their day one has gone, except for Art. New Azalea dying in your inbox. What about local, Josh? Jeez. Well, I suppose I don't know if the local guys will be too happy for me to do that. Remember, I spoke about that last time. I'd rather ask for forgiveness. That's what Art said. True. Clinky, cheers. Okay, guys are talking about New Azalea dying. So, is this a New Azalea dying song that I've actually never heard before? Is it not a part of Shaped by Fire? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Destruction or strength? Is that the one? Okay, yeah, you're the same. Julian, yeah, I suppose you can do stuff to keep you busy. Spent the whole day with the Boss GT. May as well beef up my tone. Amen. Yeah, it was released today. Okay, we can check it out. Released today, yeah. New No Effects this as well this week. Send links, guys. If you got nothing on and you're just having a chill out and listening to me talk some shit, send the links to my inbox. Just makes it easier. You can send them via WhatsApp as well. I'm just gonna mute my WhatsApp so you guys don't hear the notifications if you have my WhatsApp number. If not, if anything else, just send me inboxes on my Gmail. That's the kind of place I really want to just focus on being the central location for all the stuff that you guys sent me. I think it is a GT 1000. Yeah, 1000. Ollie can confirm with you, but I'm kind of responding for him. Sorry, man. I think I remember seeing that. As they lay dying of boredom. Am I boring you, dude? Or is it? Are you just bored from the lockdown? Don't you have a electric drum kit, dude? Gonna smash some drums, Mr. Pereira. I want to show you guys. Speaking of drums, let's show the first feature for today's episode. I shared it on my Facebook yesterday. It was a drummer who was covering, but not just covering, making a rather interesting cover of the Bee Gees' "Staying Alive," just a little bit faster. So let's get the browser up. There we go. Cool. Let's get this up here. what's going on? Play him forever because it's the same blast beat over and over and just swapped, but it's plenty. My ears, is it too loud, guys? Too loud. Sorry. Still trying to get that sorted. Bear with me, people. This is my second live. That band is boring. Dude, I've just done laundry and watched far too much YouTube and netties. Just need to start doing laps in the garage for exercise. That's another thing. That is another thing, man. Getting that exercise in. I must say, I've been fairly useless myself, to be honest with you. Guys, I'll keep that in mind for the with the blast beats killing your ears. I'm terribly sorry about that. But without further ado, I think I'm gonna speak to my first guest. I'm gonna try and see if I can get him on the line, and then we can take it from there. I'm a bit stressed out about that first attempt to show video. So hopefully it is a little bit better going forward, because that would seriously suck. Ugh. I love blast beats, but that sucks. Okay, so you went to stoked with it. I was more amazed. I mean, he could have done that to any song, but you got to be impressed with the blast beats that he was busting out. Right, what have I done? There we go. What have I done? That's what happens when you try and do everything at once. Okay. Let's see if I can get my homie online. What's madness? Hey? Oliver Swaggy? I'm looking at you. What's madness? As long as you're having fun. Is everybody having fun? I hope that you guys are having as much fun as I am. I'm not really having all that much fun because my PC is deciding to be very slow right now. As long as the stream is good, that's all that matters at this point. So yeah, but very, very slow. It's like working a Windows 95 operating system. It's absolutely ridiculous. So here we go. Let's see if we can get him on. Let's see if we can get him on. There we go. I didn't mute my WhatsApp. Thank you. Skype is opening. Thank you. Let's see if we can get him on. But thank you everybody who is joining this live stream right now. I'm not even going to bother to see how many people are online now, but it's very cool to be chilling with you guys. It is just too cool for school. What a cool way to hang out with a bunch of people. If I know you, if I don't know you, it's awesome. But without further ado, let's talk to my main man.
Oh.
What was that, bro? How are you?
Good on you, dude.
Cool. Let me just get you on the window quickly.
Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Mike Pocock, all the way from the Gauteng province. How are you, brother?
Hey, y'all.
Dude, also of Brochella local music enthusiast, international music enthusiast, someone who's been involved in the music industry for a very long time and holds a very large passion for the music industry as well. How are you, brother?
Good on you, bro.
It's good to
Good,
see
man.
you.
Yeah,
Sucking on a Red Bull. Where's that beer,
obviously.
bro?
It's finished.
Nice one, dude. I wanted to just catch up with you and see how things are that side. I mean, I don't speak to many people up in Gauteng. You kind of mainly the only person I really talk to up there, besides Mr. Davide Tarantello, who
Mm.
would crucify me if I said it was only you. But how things up there, dude? Is it a little uneasy? How's the first day of the lockdown been going and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, just judging from the news and everything, it's been quite a turbulent time. In a lot of the areas I can see, just from stuff that's being shared with me on WhatsApp and just from the news outlets that some people aren't taking it,
Too
seriously, but
seriously.
also at the same time, it's, a lot of the informal settlements, which are, it's a tough one, man, because, they
Yeah.
battle to, you know, just to live. And I really feel for them and during this lockdown period and,
Yeah.
through all periods. But look, I mean, the vibe up here, I mean, yesterday I was one of those last minute.com people, which not too proud of. But
Ah,
I
it
mean,
is what it is, bro. You're also a busy
yeah,
guy at the same time.
yeah. I mean, what I must say that at the I didn't really get a sense of panic and urgency yesterday, and
Yeah.
I did basically a lot of my shopping and all of that between 2 and 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
and it really wasn't a like a stressful session or anything.
Yeah.
Everyone was calm, everyone was peaceful. I mean, I had to wait in a queue to get into the Pick and Pay, but that was literally for about 5 minutes.
Mm.
And yeah, the feeling has been a bit stressful, a bit anxious everywhere.
Yeah.
But my experience is that, people have been calm and respecting, the law around where I've been.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just something we've got to adapt to and just keep going.
Yeah,
At
for
the end of the
sure.
day, that's all we can do, and work together to make this thing, disappear at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
because I mean that's the only way, as far as I know, is it's just the only way it can be done is that if you just, as they always say, flatten the curve and let the thing just kind of fade out or whatever. But I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical practitioner, I don't know what the hell's going on, but the one thing, it's just I've seen these videos and stuff of these people not taking it seriously and just like going about their day as like, um, it kind of is. It's kind of aggravating seeing it just be sitting here not being able to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it is aggravating.
You're
I mean,
like, what the fuck?
no, it pisses me off beyond belief, bro. Because I mean, we don't want to be in lockdown for more than 21 days,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's something that, every single person has to adhere to. I know some people like have, life situations and shit going on where they, it can be a bit impossible, but, at the end of the day, respect the law as much as you can.
yeah,
That
for sure,
that's what I think.
for
So,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. Look, I mean, and so what are you doing now to like keep yourself busy and all that kind of stuff?
Well, I mean, work is carrying on. They've helped us. They've really helped us to, set up remotely, and we're carrying on as is. Like they've been amazing with that.
Yeah. So
And
you're able to work remotely now, like I mean, because you kind of in events, right? So it's obviously hit you pretty hard.
yeah, it has. Um, it's There's a good and a bad to it, I think. It has hit us hard. We had to postpone one of our major events,
Mm-hmm.
and then also, postpone an announcement of another major event.
Mm.
And it has hit, but we are adapting and we're finding new ways to, you know, um, get the brand out there,
Yeah.
and it's kind of forced us to be a little bit more innovative in our thinking and our approach to how we do things. And I see that as a good thing, because taking these learnings out now. Sorry, and I'm sounding very academic, but
No, dude.
it's all
No,
right.
that's all good, man.
It's helping us take these learnings and adapting it to a situation that we have absolutely no control over.
Yeah.
And I think this kind of segues into a very relevant topic that we as a scene that relies on live more than anything else
Yeah.
had to adapt to.
Yeah.
So I think what's really cool about this, it's not cool at all, but I think the really cool thing is that um, it's forced artists and guys that we've performed with, or I've booked to perform on a show
Mm-hmm.
before, to really like think out the box and still deliver their product to an even bigger audience than they would have at a venue.
Yeah, I mean
So
that's interesting. That's very interesting. Though, like the way you, I mean, I've seen a lot of situations where, you know, out of making the best out of a bad situation, people are actually innovating and creating new ways in order to. I mean, the internet is powerful,
yeah,
and the power of the internet. I mean, when I stopped being able to, I mean, look, and I'm small fry, just a couple of hundred subscribers, not even couple of hundred, but it would sit here and chat to local bands and stuff like that, where I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I still want to do a podcast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see if I can set it up live, so I can do it from home and speak to you guys, and at the same time as it, it feels impersonable, but it actually does. I actually feel like I can have a decent conversation with you, like over Skype or whatever,
yeah. I mean, I think it's really like embracing technology and taking full advantage of what we have in front of us.
Yeah.
I think there's been quite a spike in activity on like Instagram. The IG live shows
Mm-hmm.
are picking up for people, and I mean there's so many of them every single day that I think we can. I mean, on like a work group, somebody asked earlier, like, what concert are you going to tonight? It's I think it's so cool. I think people are going to be a lot more engaged in
Yeah.
watching live shows now and everything, which is a great thing, because when we get out of this, hopefully those people will want to experience it in person, and untapping a market that generally didn't go to live shows beforehand. Hopefully they will latch on to going to the live shows once it's safe to do so.
Yeah.
I'm very optimistic to think that it's will be sooner rather than later, I hope. But
Yeah.
I see this as a very good opportunity for people for artists to stick out amongst the others.
Sure.
And I'll support the guys that I think are doing something really cool and really different.
Yeah.
um I think like tonight, for example, the dudes from Shut Up It's Sunday are doing
Yes, I saw that.
doing a live stream on their Instagram live at 9 p.m. tonight. So I think everyone should tune in, check out. If you haven't seen them or heard of them, check them out. They're very,
Yeah.
very cool. A friend of mine, Lindo M, is doing a live stream on his Instagram at 7 o'clock, or in like 20 minutes. So
Who did I
on
see
his IG
yesterday?
live.
Who did I see yesterday? It was what was that guy? He plays the violin with what is it? Jimmy Nevis plus
Yes,
another guy.
yeah, yeah,
They did one yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also through my work and all that, we're looking at very cool ways of getting some of the artists that we work with to do very cool stuff online. And I mean, I think this is also a perfect opportunity for artists to get to know their fans better. Where if you're uh, if you're known as a metal guitarist, show off how good you are at FIFA at that, as well.
Yeah.
And it's things like that. So it's people are going to be a lot more in tune to you now and paying more attention to those little, say, quirks.
Yeah,
than
for sure.
anything.
No, I agree with you. I think everything you say is absolutely valid. Look, I think it's great that we're doing that, but it's also like I wouldn't want to do that all the time. I still want to have that human
No.
interaction and all that kind of stuff.
Of course.
I'm
of course.
hoping, like, they say 21 days. I'm hoping it's just going to be 21 days and we'll be able to get under wraps. But judging by everybody else or all the other countries, it seems it's like it's going to be a little bit longer than usual. I mean, not usual, but a little bit longer.
I do think it will be, but I mean, what we also have to think about is if those 21 days, if it is only 21 days, how's it going to be after that? I mean, we can surely guarantee that the 100 people rule at events is still going to apply.
Yeah.
50 where they serve alcohol,
But in
things
terms
like
of
that.
people's minds, like if those rules are still in effect, I don't think people are going to want to go out.
Well, this is the thing, I was chatting with Fred earlier today,
From Rumors.
who owns Rumors, and I mean, obviously, him owning two venues, it's quite a big knock to him, and luckily he has plans in place, which he will still come out of this fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was just talking about, I mean, they've had to cancel about 47 events.
Jeez, crazy, dude.
So I mean, it's across all genres and everything, and I mean, it's a huge blow to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, how do you plan coming back from that? And I think that is the next question for these businesses that musicians rely on to make an income, and I just hope that when the time comes that the musicians stand together and make sure that these venues are going to still be operational.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, we've already suffered a loss in terms of a venue with Mercury in Cape Town.
That I was so bummed about that.
Yeah, dude, it's like, it was the one venue that really everybody could rely on. Well, not everybody could rely on, but in terms of that little community of local alternative metal, and you got that Frans van Coke, and you got the Rudimentals and Jeremy Loops and all the guys that really pack those places out. I mean, the Crown the Empires, Jam Pack Productions, and the 36 Crazy Fists by Turning Tricks Entertainment and all that kind of stuff. That venue was the go-to for all of those club shows.
Exactly.
And now, obviously, we've come off Ramfest. That was, as far as I'm concerned, the fun. Not even taking the fun. Like, I don't even know how the financials were there. That thing must have been a booming success, because there were so many people. I mean, I never expected there to be so many people at Ramfest as I saw that they were there. And that's the Cape Town one. And then I saw pictures of the
Pretoria one,
Pretoria one, and I was like, holy shit! There's so many people.
Yeah, that Pretoria one, I mean, I stand to be corrected, but you're looking at about 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Amazing.
For a festival, especially, headlined by Black Dahlia.
I mean, that's another thing. I also wasn't familiar. I mean, I knew the name, but I wasn't familiar with the band. But I never knew so many people would come out to see. That's how I realized how big they actually were.
No. I mean, they're pioneers, and I would say that melodic death metal genre, and they've always been at the forefront of it. Like, whenever they release an album, there's huge there's always huge hype about it. Actually, I'm looking at the comments here. Yo, Josh.
Oh, there we go. I was just about to say, Josh, Mikey, how's it, man? Got Jared Ronnenbergh saying, Mikey, Art Pereira. Hey, Mike, only knew him through Facebook. Now you guys know each other in person.
We've had like interactions on Facebook before. I don't think we've ever met in person though.
Okay, well,
but I think next time I'm down in Cape Town and there's no restrictions, we need.
I'll arrange that, brother. I'll arrange that for sure. God damn it, Jim! I'm not a doctor. I'm a pool. What? I'm a doctor, not a pool man.
I remember when Ollie was playing in what was it? Bullet Script.
Yeah.
They came up for Witch Fest, and I mean, this is 5 years ago.
Jeez.
Picked Bullet Script up from the airport. So.
Oh really? Shit.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Definitely, let's arrange. Sorry, I'm now reading the comments now because you pointed them out. Yeah, dude, from Josh, Ramfest Cape Town had the area they demarcated for audience filled quite nicely. Yeah, definitely, it filled like brilliantly. And then yeah, dude, I was very surprised and very happy how the Ramfest turned out. I mean, I couldn't be happier.
Mm, I think the most awesome thing about it is that there was like just very huge interest, from the start of it being announced, and then when Black Dahlia was announced, I mean the
Yeah,
hype was just massive.
yeah.
Um, I'm very happy that Robert has really made a big success out of it, and
Was Robert in
obviously
Cape Town? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Was Robert in
no,
Cape Town?
no, he
Okay.
wasn't in Cape Town. But I mean, I've also got to take our hats off to Marcus and Tim for pulling it off in Cape
Yeah, I
Town.
saw. I
Well,
actually saw Tim involved. I never knew he was involved.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
nice one.
very cool of them, and I just really hope that after all of this is done, we can, just carry on with the good
Yeah.
times. I mean, as far as I'm aware, everything that's planned for October, like the Cranked Up
Yeah.
and the Halloween and all everything is still happening
Yeah.
unless there's further
Sure.
developments.
Actually, this is
Uh,
the one thing I want to say about Tim. Tim, he was involved with all the bands at Mercury when booking and looking after the bands, and I think booking and I mean I never booked a show through him at Mercury and all that kind of stuff. I was just always on the bill or whatever, and I think
mm,
there maybe have been one, but dude, you did a good job at Mercury. You're very approachable. It's always nice to interact. There's a little bit of shit talk here and there, but I hope to see him involved in that music, that promoter role more,
mm.
more often because he's a very approachable guy.
Yeah, I mean it's something. It's quite. I'm finding it like in our scene. And obviously, I have many more interactions with the guys up here in Gauteng.
Yeah,
We're very lucky that we have very passionate people
yeah,
behind it. And the guys from like Craig from Jam Packed is awesome dude, doing amazing things and bringing out these bands who we thought we would never see in a million years in
mm-hmm.
South Africa. Obviously with Crown Empire recently, obviously Robert, who is taking over Ramfest and is doing such cool things, and obviously with his own
Mm-hmm.
fuck off bar he has up here in Pretoria as well. Um, Duncan Bell, Cranked Up. I
Yes,
mean, I think we all know Cranked Up, and what an awesome festival it is.
and
Uh,
sorry,
yeah.
yeah, no. So I just want to say, in Cranked Up, it's like they've just like announced that they're going to be doing a new venue and all that kind of stuff, and
Mm.
then this shit pops up.
Yeah, it's I don't know what's happening. I'm not the one to speak on behalf,
Yeah, sure,
but
sure.
as far as I'm aware, it all is still happening unless they are
Yeah, it's
further
because it's
developments.
September, right?
October.
October, but I mean, you got to imagine that it's going to be a little bit of a
Yeah,
stress. It's still going to be a bit of a stress. I mean,
obviously. I mean, from my side, just from a Brachella side, this year, I shout out to my team, Alex, Ruan, and Merrick. We sat at the beginning of the year because we did our
isn't Ruan New Skyline Fire?
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
and isn't
yeah.
Alexander Wolf photography?
Alexander Wolf
Yeah.
photography, and
Okay.
then Merrick, used to play guitar for a band called Lawless Gentlemen, and he is like my go-to guy with any type of stage production, or
Okay.
he's the dude that I use. And he's also, he's played with a bunch of bands before,
Yeah.
like Black Bones and some really big guys. So yeah, we, like I was saying, we sat at the beginning of the year and kind of tried to plot out the year, because it's a very weird time for the live scene. I think we all have to admit that
Yeah.
it shows have not been as full as we would like them to.
Mhm.
And I'm when I'm talking here, I'm just talking about like your standard weekend local show.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem, is that it's a standard weekend local show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
There's got to be basically what you're saying is there's got to be more weight put behind the shows for people to want to be able to go and pull through.
Yeah, it's harder to get people out of the house now because, there's so many options. They can just Netflix and chill. And,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
or Bri or, whatever. I mean, what we also need to take into account is that it's expensive to go out.
Yeah.
I don't know who can afford to do it every weekend.
Yeah.
And I think that when we sat as a team, we were, trying to think of different things to do and everything. And, we had some ideas that we were very, very excited about and, kind of getting ready to implement. And then this shit happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from my side, from a Coachella side, this year is going to be a slow year. And, we have been in talk, I can't name now, but some very diverse and very very cool guys and some big names. But we kind of are taking a bit of a break this year just to let this all flesh out and be there to support our homies in the who are putting on shows.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean that's the way it is, eh? You've just got to do with what you got to do, eh?
Yeah, and I also got to give a shout out to like Sash, who runs Emelith and everything, putting on very strong local lineups, and obviously she brought out that Nervo Chaos last year.
Yes, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah,
I actually got to meet them. Yeah,
you did an interview with them.
Yeah. Dude, they were such nice guys. They were so awesome. Yeah. Shout out to Sash Northley. She does a great job, and she really does have a passion for the music in our little community and all that kind of stuff. It's awesome. And what the thing is, at the moment, it's good. We all need to like sort of come together and try and find a way to do these live streams and all that kind of stuff. Good Luck's going to be a part of the World Health Organization one at 8:00 tonight.
Yeah.
And then you said that your Lindo M.
He's going on now, and then Shut Up at Sunday later.
Guys, you know what? That's another very important thing is everybody go and subscribe to these bands that we're talking about, because at the end of the day, the bigger their base, the bigger their reach.
I think also it's like this. We're on a global level now. Like anyone in the world can access this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's where I think artists need to think. I use them as a prime example. Volvadinia.
Yeah.
It's everyone calls them a merchcore band. I think what they've done is
merchcore. Well, they do have duvet covers.
Bro, I still want to get one of those.
Yeah, but
I want to get the duvet and curtain set.
That's amazing. But dude, I hate to be the one to tell you the bad news, but you seem to be breaking up quite a lot. So I guess I mean it's a great chat. It's flipping awesome to chat to you. Always cool to chat to you and stuff like that. It just seems that the quality seems to be deteriorating. But good to chat to you, and we'll hook up for a Skype beer and all that kind of stuff.
Definitely,
anything you want to say to the fans out there, Papa G's House fans, music fans, any message you want to send?
I just want to say thanks for interacting, and it's good to see you guys on the chat group.
Yes.
And
it might actually be you slowing this fucking shindig down, bro.
Probably is. Sorry.
That's all good. It's all good.
But thanks, dude. Thanks for having me on. It was fun. And thanks for just doing what you're doing. I think it's fucking awesome.
Awesome, bro. I love you lots, bro. Stick around in the chat.
I will, bro.
Chat
later.
Sweet brother. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Cheers. Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Yes, bye.
Mike Pocock, everybody. That was fun. Sorry about the quality towards the end. Brazil, as far as I am aware. Yeah, so that was Mike Pocock, one of my closest and dearest friends. Unfortunately, he does not reside in the Cape Town province, and I don't get to see him very often. Little side note for who you guys don't know, myself and Mike have known each other in excess of 20 years. We played schoolboy rugby together right from standard 1 through to about standard 7 or 8, I think. And then we remained good buddies, and he got involved in the music industry. I think he even managed Rob van Vuuren or something to that effect. Not Rob van Vuuren, Dave van Vuuren, when he was going through Idols, or stage managed or something like that. He had very close ties with everybody like that. And then he moved to Cape Town from Joburg, and then he became the first ever bass player for Atlantic South. And then he relocated back to Joburg and then became the bass player for a band called State Society, who will always be considered as our favorite dad rock band. Shout out to Cliff Barnard. It's Cliff Barnard, eh? Yeah. Shout out to Cliff. I remember the one time that we went and played. What was that place called? What is that place called? Guys, Bloemfontein. What's that place called? Mike's going, haha, dad rock. Yeah. Bro, you guys were the coolest dad rock band in the world. And the most energetic bass player ever to be. Oh, there we go. Mystic Boer. We played Mystic Boer. It was the 9th of May, 2015. I thought I was the coolest guy in the world because I was on my first tour with my band, Atlantic South. It was myself, Nathan Dixon, Luke Edwards, Alex, who's still in the band, and Manaz. Shit, I miss that guy. I miss that guy a lot. I must make contact with him. And we had literally the best time. We thought that we were the coolest guys in the world doing our first ever tour. Well, especially for me, the other guys had played music for other bands and stuff like that. I had never. So I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. We're touring. We're playing other than Cape Town. Like, this is the best. And then we drove to Joburg the next day. We drank more than, myself and Josh Grady drank more than we drank more than was regular. Then more than that what am I trying to say? We drank more than I can't even do it. We drank too much. There we go. Message retracted. What shit are you sending here that you have to retract your messages, people? You managed him. Okay, so you did manage Dave van Vuuren, who is now Southern Wild. Mystic Boer. Yeah, that was a tough first night, yeah. And also, we were staying at Pedro Jardim's. Yeah, I have lost the skill of speaking. Thank you so much. That's the problem with live, when you go... Sorry. Spelling errors. Where we were staying at Pedro's house of All Will Fall, the drummer. He's just like the coolest guy that you've ever met. The friendliest, the most approachable, the most patient. Just all the positive things. He is that guy. And his wife was 9 months pregnant. And Josh, we arrived back from the show and Josh wouldn't shut the fuck up. So best tour ever, Joshy. It was amazing. Shout out to all the guys at All Will Fall. I miss you guys so much. Buxy, Mornay, Hopes for Heroes, Etienne, Johan, Spit, everyone, Craig, the works, Werner. I think I've named the whole band now. Love you guys. You guys really made our first ever tour feel as special as it felt. So that was great. But should we call in another buddy before we start looking at a little bit of music? I don't think I'm going to do 2 hours this evening. That was an interesting one. I just got so into it. I was super stoked that everybody was just jamming in the comments and all that kind of stuff. I just can't emphasize that enough, is that this is the best thing ever. I really enjoy it. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe. And also, if you want your friends to get involved, Send it to your friends. I tell you what, I did this last time. Not many of you guys did it, but share this link right now on your Facebook feeds and your Instagram feeds. Repost. Share it. Let's get involved. So let's see if he's available. Oh my word, how's this, eh? Yo, just popped in quickly to say how's it. Can't stick around, going out jawling now. Sean Olsen of Ill System. Your presence is felt, kind sir. The front man of my band, Ill System, of our band, Ill System. Good to see you, brother. Kicking it with Papa G. Sean Olsen, even Art Pereira's bloody surprised. Even Art Pereira surprised. Can you believe it? Welcome, Shauno. Thanks for joining us, buddy. All the legends. Going out jawling. Yeah, you see Tim. Tim Mullman's in the house. Love your work. Yes, boy. Of course you do. Sean, best front man ever. 100% agree there, brother. 100% agree. Welcome, Tim Mullman. Part of the Ram crew, part of the Mercury crew. All round good guy, all round approachable dude. Always, I remember there was one situation where I was a little bit on the frustrated side and I said, I just want to get my gear and go. And you were so accommodating. So thank you very much for that awesome experience. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get into my Gmail here. papaghouse.com. I got some links waiting for me apparently. Sean on social media. Let's all just take a minute to understand that. I love you, Sean, bro. I wish you were here jamming some ill with me. But that song's coming along, dude. That song's coming along. Sorry, my machine is acting up like a mother right now. It's just too much happening. But thanks everybody. You see I've got some new faces in this chat. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Accommodating. Yeah, but I think you were forced to be accommodating. I think I was a little bit aggressive at that point, bro. So I apologize for that at the same time. I know how I can be. I can be a little bitch. Can be a little bitch. But are you guys having a fun time tonight? You can see Tim's here, Josh, Garrick. Garrick's a bit concerned about Sean going jawling, but I think he's just joking, brother. I'd kick his ass. Here we go. I got some new comments rolling in. Still trying to get into this Gmail account here, people. Trying to get your links. I need to get that Battle for the Sky going. Sean from As Time Divides chiming in. Timmy, the dudes. Art, miss you, babes. I have a funny story with me and Sean at Facebook. Oh, got to hear it. 14 out of 14 faves on stream. Don't tell bloody people how many people are listening on this thing. Just kidding. JK. Subscribe to Papa G's house. Oliver Swagmeister. When are you on Facebook, Art? I think, yeah, Art, this is about time that you got involved on the social media so we don't know that you're not dead. So that we know that you're not dead. Deleted over a year ago. Yeah, spark that thing up, bro, because I tried to tag you the other day and I forgot that you don't like that stuff. You're on Instagram still, though, aren't you? Hit me up. Please, guys. Bear with me while this shit is loading because, oh my goodness. How was that phone call with Mike? Was it alright? Did you guys hear the audio okay? I saw the video was a bit jittery, but you know, what can you do? It's Skype. Yeah, just trying to see if I can get this other bra online. And then we can look at some tunes. There we go. Jared, you ready to rock and roll, my friend? I only have Vera because I follow Zack Snyder. Forgive me, I don't know who Zack Snyder is. There we go. Kitchen Sink from Derek and from Devil Speak. Under 2 minute fresh grindcore single. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Snyder Cut. Remember when we all switched to Vera because of you? Nice. Release the Snyder Cut. What are you guys even talking about? Fill me in. I feel out of the loop here. I don't know who this Zack Snyder guy is. All right, guys are having a lovely little chat there. Where's my phone? Let me grab my phone. My phone will work faster than this. I've got 31 emails. Damn, you guys rock. That's probably why it's taking so slow, or it's taking so long, or however, which glass half full, glass half empty. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking around. I need to see if this guy's sticking around. See how his audio quality is and video. Guys, shout out Mike Pocock. That guy is literally one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. Such a good guy. You rock, dude. I rock. You rock. We all rock for Stoner Rock. Let's go. Next. Cheers, Timmy. Good to see you, brother. Too cool to stay in the chat, eh? Just kidding. Love you lots. Let's start that call, son. I hope you guys are still having a good time. We'll get to the music in a short moment. But first, we shall speak to Granny J himself. Because Granny J
himself.
I'm hearing myself. Granny J himself, I'm hearing myself.
Yo.
Are you there, brother?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's wait for this to normalize. But everybody, welcome Mr. Jared Ronnenbergh of Jared Ronnenbergh Studios. How are you, bro?
Yeah, good and you, bro?
Good, man. Good. How is, tell the people how often we hang out.
Jeez, at least 4 times a week.
And every podcast.
And every podcast, at least every podcast.
And we can't hang out now, but we can only do this via online utilities.
This is better than nothing, eh?
No, 100%. How are you doing, my dude?
Yeah, getting a bit bored even though it's day one, eh?
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Oh shit, 79 minutes so far. We won't be too long, much longer. Art's telling me I'm being this episode's too long.
Well, Art, Granny J says shut your mouth.
Heading for 3 hours today, lol. Listen, it's the live chat. What can we do?
We can chat live.
Exactly. So tell me, what was your first couple of days like? Your pre lockdown and post lockdown.
So pre-lockdown, the wife and I finally have time to try and get the house sorted, which has been pretty good. And then went out for a little booze mission, which I think we overshot it a little bit. I think we went a little bit early.
Nice.
Because now I'm already halfway through, which sucks. And then just doing some odd crap around the house, just trying to get everything ready that we never have time for.
Yeah, for sure. But I must say, and I think everybody can attest to this, and they can see how awesome your studio is looking.
Well, I'm trying.
Is that an ESP Deluxe I see behind me?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, and an RG.
Oh, that used to belong to Charlie himself.
Okay, I've had Charlie guitars. I've got Charlie owned guitars too. Everybody needs. Oh, what is that?
There's
That
the
is
baby.
filthy. Get that off the bloody screen before you get robbed.
Jellies, bro.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
my other guitars are hiding away a little bit.
That's amazing. EVH and a Mesa Boogie cab. EVH 5150 and a Mesa Boogie cab. And you playing, and there's an Ibanez RG for a little bit of versatility. And then you've got the Les Paul EC 1000 Deluxe sitting behind you. You're a very lucky man. You're a very lucky man.
Oh yeah, I don't have the EC 1000.
What is it?
It's a legit ESP. It's actually not just.
Oh, is
an
it the
LCD.
ESP? Jeez,
Yeah, that's the
even
ESP,
worse.
baby.
Don't send your location to anybody, bruh.
No, bro, no one can find me in this mystical room.
check these guys are heading for 3 hours today. Everybody's saying, "What's up, Granny J?"
What up, everyone?
Too short. Art says it's too short. Let's make 3 hours happen today. Woo, that's a long time. I love this. Even Carolyn is into it. It's never long enough. Oh my God, EFG, EVH. Ollie's saying porn. All hail EVH. Why we no jam yet? Yes. Josh is going Ronnenbergh somewhere. rob him. Yeah, bro. But so did you do the mad rush, and did you feel a bit uneasy and stuff when you were like around people and all that kind of stuff? Because that's what I felt.
No, I didn't at all. I mean, I've been stuck with kids for the past when this whole thing broke out. So
Yeah.
I learned to just kind of suck it up and just, if you get it, you get it, bro. It's nothing really much you can, I mean, you can try and put all your precautions into measure, but, you know, there's only so much you can do, and you have to go shopping and just stay your distance and make sure you wash your hands. That's it. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I guess so. And here I am during this bloody podcast. I'm touching my face all the time.
Yeah,
But then again, I mean, I haven't gone anywhere anyway, so I've been properly isolating. I've been practicing this for years.
I was going to say, you're used to this, though.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, you know what, guys? I just want to send a little message out there. Get comfortable being in your own skin. Get comfortable being at home. There's nothing more that I enjoy than just being in my own presence, just having a good old time by myself, streaming, watching podcasts, playing a bit of PlayStation. Look at the positives out of it. You know, you can also, there's a lot of things that you can do other than sit around and twiddle your thumbs.
Dude, and also, like, everyone with podcasts now, if you watch, like, everyone's been going balls to the wall, like, just giving you so much content because they know that they also stuck. I mean, most of them American.
Yeah.
They stuck, and they have to try and put something together to keep themselves entertained, which is entertaining for us. So
yeah, but I made a comment earlier. I made a comment that I can't believe that these guys are doing. Cheers, bro. Jeez, shot for cheersing me before taking your little thing.
Yeah, bro. I'm polite like that.
But what I'm saying is, I was surprised to see them all doing it in person. I was a bit concerned. I'm like, do they not care, or do they not worry that they've got like 5-6 people in a room together? They've got the highest stats.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying to you earlier. That was my one comment where I said, coronavirus doesn't get famous people apparently in America. That was what I was trying to get at.
Your wife was commenting. Sorry, I got caught off there. Granny J is pretty cool until I lose him in his man cave. Shout out to your wife, bro.
Bro, I swear I don't know what I would do if I didn't have a wife at this point, bro.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of hair on my face.
That's crazy. What's the score in golf? Josh, I played 108 rounds of golf on PlayStation yesterday. No one's coming near me, buddy.
Dude, he has to try and get his skills up before I get back.
Okay, but let's just set the tone here, because people don't even know what the hell we're talking about. So myself and Josh, when Josh came down and stayed with me in the UK, I mean, from the UK, I had a game, golf, on PlayStation that we played literally every day. And it was about 3 or 4 rounds of golf before we would start doing anything. And then Jared ended up joining in the latter parts of that situation. And Josh and myself were very competitive. And then now Jared and I have become very competitive. But now we're self-isolating, and I'm the only one with the game.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with the game. And I am shredding, brother. My putting is on par, bro. On points, not on par. That means I'm not sinking any birdies or eagles. But enough of that.
Oh, don't worry, bro. When I come back, you're gonna freak out again, and then you'll lose. So it's fine.
Okay, well, I'm busy. I'm actually, as of today, I'm about to enter the PGA Tour. I've won a few pre-competitions. I'm a prospect. And also, I've got some comments here about PS4. Everybody needs to, who is a PS4 subscriber or PS Plus subscriber, there's a March Madness sale going on that currently has got games like under $100 and good games. I bought a very expensive game for like 400 Rand yesterday.
Well, screw you guys that have flipping PS4s. I'm stuck there with.
Yeah, because
stuck here with
they've
YouTube
dropped
and
all the
Netflix.
prices, obviously, because everybody's going to be so busy. I mean, not so busy.
Well, guess what? I'm looking at the positives, and I'm not spending 400 Rand a game, so actually I win. So what up?
Yeah, but I'm saying in the context that PS4 games are very expensive. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
can't even get a new game that's less than bloody 1,200 Rand nowadays. That's the opening price, $11.99. Dude, what game? McElroy, Carl, and our snipers in the golf. Bullet Script challenges you to. We're actually playing the Golf Club 2019. McElroy. McElroy is the EA Sports one that was made in 2015, I think. But yeah, a wheel challenge. It's the same concept. So let's go. Bullet Script is challenging us, bro.
Well, I'll take them on.
Okay. But so tell me, what are your plans for the next 21 days? Like, do you have any sort of set plan? You got like a routine that you want to get going, or what's your story?
Dear, I'm just taking it a day at a time, I finally got a sound card and was trying to get everything set up, but now struggling to get all my plugins and VSTs working. So if anyone has any connection to some great plugins and stuff that I can use, I know Mike Cubic said he's got some stuff some free stuff that I can use. So now I can't get them from him. So I'm gonna have to wait for this time to be over, because it would be
Google
cool
Drive, bro. Drive links. Google Drive. But yeah.
Actually, I'm hit Mike up. If Carl is still on here, I don't think she is. She wasn't on here today.
No, she was. She did message earlier, much earlier, yeah.
Okay, well, if Carl is still listening, then tell Mike to get his act together, and I'll get my act together.
Yeah, no, for sure. But on that note, bro, we'll chat a little bit later. Shot for coming on the podcast.
No, thank you for always having me on.
Yeah, bro. You're my unofficial producer.
Yeah, bro. I'm the guy behind the scenes, bro. Yeah. I'm the good-looking one. That's why you always have to.
And you know what the funny thing is? Before this whole coronavirus thing hit, I bought you your own bloody not concept. Like, I didn't buy it for you, but I bought a mic so that you could always have one. You remember when there were like too many people, you never had a mic?
Yeah.
Now I've got one for you.
Yeah, but you're still going to put me off camera because, you don't want people to be looking at me. You want them to be looking at you.
Yeah, because you're just too good looking, brother.
I know. Even though I try and hide my face as much as I can.
Yeah. That's why you grew the beard, didn't you?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Excellent. Sweet, bro. But thanks so much for joining me, man.
No, thank you.
I'll chat to you later. Peace out.
Cheers, bro.
Sweet, brother. Cheers. All right, another successful phone call with one of my homies. Granny J is just way too good. How those bright blue eyes, bro? Those icy blue eyes. He's a dish, isn't he? I think his wife wouldn't be too happy to hear that, but yeah, he's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. All right, so we've got to the stage where I've had my fun with my guests, but all of a sudden I have a need to pee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly chuck the background on, going to give you a little bit of music, just going to relieve myself shortly, and then we're going to check out some man in suit and some other links, and then we'll call it a night, and we'll see you on Tuesday again. Damn. What are you saying? Damn, I can't leave. But I got it, guys. I'm bursting. So, 2 minutes. Boom! Just like that. How fast was that? Did anybody time that? So, I haven't had any comments about glitch in video. I mean, obviously the Skype videos may have been a bit glitchy. It's the kind of price I have to pay. But audio, video, no lag. How's it going, guys? The music break sounds something like from Ocean's 11. You got to thank Sean Olsen. He actually wrote that for me, and I love it. I actually had to fight to keep I don't want to go anywhere else. I want to go to Papa G's house. Because everybody said that I should keep that, and I wanted to change it to the hip-hop intro. But, yeah. Thank you. No lag this time. Well done. I'm so happy to hear that. I changed up my settings. I followed a different system this time. So I'm very, very, very happy. I couldn't be happier. Although my computer is lagging, I also think another problem that I had with the live stream last time is that I had scrolling text, and I think that takes a lot of encoding to the YouTube from the encoder. So I think I've learned a lot, hey guys. I must say, before I did the first live stream, I kind of didn't know what I was doing, but I just was going gung-ho. But now I've actually done some research into frames per second, how much the CPU takes up, and what kilobits per second I need to send through, and all that kind of stuff. So thanks so much for giving me that feedback. Are you guys still having a good time? Is it time to check out some nostalgic music? Guys, give me some thumbs up in the comments if you're all good. Let's actually bring the comments back up. There we go. All right. There's that man in suit from Artur Pereira. Here we go. Ooh. Guys, you ready? Are you ready for this? Thumbs up. Thank you. Let's turn this over here. Oh, I got flagged on everything I played last week. Who cares? This is not to be monetized or anything. This is just for you guys to be involved in this lockdown period. I don't give a damn about monetization. Just trying to bring you good music and banter, smack talk. Oh, this brings me back. Just let me know about volume, guys. Oh, Scotty, Brent.
Time something that we cannot stop. It's meant to sit upon a clock. Relentlessly tied my tears up. And it turns and then it's gone. Our presence, our past, our place. Our memories, our moments past. What we've done will never last. Our memories, our moments past. What we've done will never last. The curtain drops, the show is on. The curtain drops, this is the end. This is the end. Our presence, our past, our wanted place. Our memories, our moments past. What we've done will never last. Our memories, our moments past. What we've done will never last.
Oh, great solo coming out for Brian.
God, you know it's
Oh, Robbie.
when they
Oh,
close
man.
the casket.
Nostalgia, for sure. Thank you so much for that art. That was something special. That was great. That was fantastic. Oh, welcome Adam Haynes to the Papa Jesus community. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you, Francois. Where did I see it? Francois Mayer from Devil Speak. Thank you for the subscribe. Did you guys enjoy that? Your first guitar teacher was Brian Towell. Yeah, dude. He was a beast. He is a beast. He still is a beast. I wonder what he's up to these days. Shout out to Rob Hope. Shout out to Brent. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to, what was his name? Steven. Shout out to Steven as well. Okay, so Derek gets another little go at this vibe because Derek is awesome and I love Devil Speak. I just love the way those guys do their vibe. They just balls to the walls. I'll literally hit you with a kitchen sink, and that's great. I think it's awesome the way they handle their social media, the way they interact with people. Like, you know, there's one thing with me. If you want to win me over, and I'm not saying, oh, do you want to win me over? Like, do you want to be my friend? I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you want to win me over, be a good person and be approachable. Simple. Art, I wonder why we friends in it, eh? Just kidding. All right, this one is from Devil Speaks, Derek Lepan, Negative Thought Process, Cognitive Dissonance. Quite apt. Very apt. Yes! Grindcore for those. I always forget to change the resolution. Just can't handle the 1080. You know, I always have to ruin it halfway. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I need to learn to stop doing that. Killjoy, yeah. There we go. Much better. Yo, it's filthy, Derek. That's really cool. You can hear the chugs in there. It's very fuzzy. You can hear the but it's very fuzzed up. It's fuzzed up, bro. That's what it is. I like it though. Very, very cool. So we've got some more. We've got one from Oliver Sagason. This is In Flames Swim with Lyrics. Let's check it out. But bandwidth is a problem lately. You know, I actually contacted my ISP today. Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you. I love the peasant shirt as well. It is a great color. I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. Bandwidth is a problem lately. Even at home, we're having issues. Yes, it is. I mean, even though that I have tested my line, you know, speedtest.net, checking it out, mine is still doing funny things. And I understand that I don't have the best graphics card to handle all the video being encoded and all that kind of shit. But we're getting by. I also heard that the ISPs are doubling the speeds for the lockdown. So what I've done is I've actually gone to my ISP and asked for an upgrade to 200 meg line. So hopefully I can get a 1,000 meg line or a 800. But I don't think that you get an 800 or 400. I think it goes from 200 to 1,000. I'm not sure. Just with my ISP at least. So I'm hoping to get that 1,000 meg line. If not, I'll stick to a 200. It's all good. But let's get to the comments here. Play my video. That's from 2 different people. Wow, I love it. Tech, Granny J. Okay, you guys got to fight over whose video gets played first. I would like to see you guys. To see the video I made. Oh, yes. Okay. That's actually true because that's the first mail I actually received this evening. So that goes to Art. Error code. Musenberg last year. All right. So is this Carolyn's band? Holy crap, Carolyn's in a band. I didn't even know this. Wow. Okay, error code, let's go. Gee, did you
You head out of the door and hurtle into space. I know it's happening, I see it on your face. I fling you out of reach, beyond what can be seen.
Sure, this is cool. The photography is amazing. She's got an amazing voice, dude. What the fuck? Very Stevie Nicks. Very Stevie Nicks kind of. Yeah, the photography is amazing. It gives me like a... Oh, there's Kevin! This is great, I really like this. Art, your photographic skills are bar none, dude. Oh, there's that. There we go. There's the thing there. I saw a picture of you and that guy in a room the other day. That guy. Oh man, she's so lovely. Hey, Dylan.
When you drift out of reach beyond what can be seen, I worry you collide with monsters unforeseen.
Oh, with the train going past. Oh, that was cool, man. Elliptical, error code. Check it out, guys. I mean, that was cool. That gave me a very Stevie Nicks Fleetwood Mac kind of feel with a bit of an electronic influence. Anton Marshall. Yeah, that's the guy's name. I forgot it. He's great on the keys, eh? Just by the way, I saw an article about Till Lindemann, 17-year-old Till, who was originally in Chris, is now said to be feeling better in his life, is no longer in danger. Thank you, Matt. That is good news. I'm so stoked to hear that he's in better condition, because I heard ICU critical and I was just like, oh my word, this can fucking smash anybody. Okay, well, let's not make the boys fight. Jenny Gray, what have you we've got a Kiffness little parody over here sent from Mr. Jared Ronnenbergh. Yeah, Matt, shot for that info, dude. That is really cool information to hear that he's doing well.
Yesterday, COVID-19 seems so far away.
Yes, this guy's a hoot, eh?
Now it looks as though it's here to stay.
Sorry about that, guys.
I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm spending 3 whole weeks in quarantine.
Ah, come on. Sorry, guys. This is terrible. Let's actually start it again. I won't butcher someone's material like that. It's absolutely nonsense. Sorry, it's really my PC, guys. Can't go buy a new sound card now, can I? Oh, wrong video. Is it the Bohemian Rhapsody one, dude?
Yesterday, COVID-19 seems so far away. Now it looks as though it's here to stay. Oh, I believe
It's still hilarious.
yesterday.
Okay, yeah, but we get the idea. The Bohemian Rhapsody one was insane. Dude, Eric Code's great. Eric Code is great, sorry. Don't know what's going on with them videos, bro. You know, this is the risk you take with doing this kind of stuff, is that, you know, you could just sit and chat and all that kind of stuff, but I try to keep it a little bit more interactive so we can have some video, some chats. Let's get the chat up there, actually. Yeah, but as long as you guys are enjoying, I am enjoying. I got one loss. I think someone else was telling me to play their video. Didn't get it. I think it was Josh, but I think he might have sent it to me privately. So let's just have a look there quickly. I know Jared also loves SLA Dying. Okay, so it is a SLA Dying track. That's great. Support local, guys. Yay. I did see yesterday that John Shaban is going to be trying to do a 21 song project in the next 21 days. So I wish John all the best of luck. He's a great musician, and he deserves all the praise. Carolyn says you should keep doing this. It's like socializing and it's fun. I agree. This is awesome. Dude, thank you so much for the support. Like, I couldn't do it without you guys. At the end of the day, I could not do this without each and everybody who's participating in this live chat, the isolation live chat. I'm going to change it every day. Like, I'm not going to call it the same thing every time. I'm giving numbers to these podcasts because I am uploading them to all the audio. So if you guys don't want to sit and watch the audio podcast, if you like sitting and cooking and stuff, grab it on Spotify, grab it on Apple iTunes, grab it on Stitcher, grab it on Deezer. I don't even know if it's on Deezer, but it's on enough platforms for it to be available. But if you want to contact me and if you want to interact, and this is happening a lot quicker and a lot faster than I anticipated. I'm actually getting emails in the inbox. I'm getting comments while we're doing these. The only thing is to share and subscribe, guys. Please. I urge you guys, and I know it like doesn't make a big difference to you, but it makes a big difference to me. The bigger we can get this audience, the better. So please, whoever's in this chat right now, share it. If you're enjoying it, just share it, saying I'm enjoying myself. Because I'm enjoying myself, but I'm not going to go and self-promote myself the entire time. I can't do that because it seems pushy, and it seems like I'm just like a rookie trying to get this shit out there. I like to think that we're doing okay here. So if you can subscribe, give it a share, give it a comment. If you're on the apps like Spotify and Apple, give it a 5-star rating and chuck a little comment in there. That's how it grows. We're a little community down in South Africa. Imagine if there's hundreds of and possibly thousands of people looking at all these local old music videos. I'm not making any money of this. I don't want to make any money off this. I want everybody to experience what we have to offer. I know we've got a lot of international features and stuff like that, but I don't care. I want everybody to know that we've got a strong little community going here. So let's go. Just being told to, if you pause and come back, does it all go out of sync? I have no clue. I think it does, yes. What? If you pause and come back, does it go all out of sync? I think, I hope it's, well, I hope to make money at some stage, but that also means that I probably won't be able to feature the music that I'm featuring. This is more like a test run, play the stuff, but eventually I think I'm going to have to get rid of the music, which is sad because, it's like a radio station, so I can understand the royalties and all that kind of shit. So, what was next? Was it Joshy? No, he didn't send me that. Oh, if you don't send me a link, it doesn't get played. So the last link, who was it? Oh shit, he did send it to me. Bastard. All right, so here we go. Is it just audio? Okay, so if it's just audio, we can have a listen. This is the new Azalea Dying Destruction of Strength. I hope you guys enjoy. What are you saying? You're true, bro. Hit me up. Almost 2 hours. I think these are going to be average 2 hours. I only get into it after an hour. And I only become comfortable at that stage. So let's go 2 hours, baby. We can do another 15 minutes or so. 10, 15 minutes. Okay. It would be good if I unmuted it. Let me know if this is too long for you guys. If it is, I don't care, because I enjoy it. Audio with the track, alright? Yo, Azalea Dying is just one of those bands, eh? Like Oh, filthy. If you guys want to check the artwork quickly, there it is. You guys having a fun time? I am. Oh. Rift City. Yeah, I'm totally gonna get flagged. Again. Yep. That's a good idea. Okay. I think that's good. That's about half the song. That's about half the song. That could be good. When all this boils over and things are cool again, bri, all the oaks and chicks, 100% agree. Jeez, I'm already frothing for that, and it's only day one. They can do no wrong. Well, they can order. They, as in Tim Lambesis, can do lots of wrong. He has done lots of wrong. So, don't know how that... they can't do wrong in music. They can't do wrong in music, that's for sure. Frothing at the cash. That is the filthiest comment this podcast has seen to date. So, geez, Art Pereira is winning all the levels on achievements. Excellent, man. Guys, I'm having so much fun. But, once again, this has been awesome. I think this twice a week situation is cool. You guys need to let me know how often you guys want me to do this, because at the end of the day, what I'm doing now currently is completely unprepared. I just go live, I say my little blurb on what I want to get out, and then I just feed off you guys. That's all I'm doing, is I'm feeding off everybody. Not too long at all, from Ollie, miss you Granny J, from Josh to Jared, Ronnenbergh. When this all blows over, yeah, we're definitely going to get together for a beer and a braai and do all the things that we used to love so dearly and still do. Josh Grady saying, what's up? Lol. Cheers, Oaks. Loving list. Kind of need it. I think I need it as well. 100%. This is kind of keeping me sane at the same time. So another thing I would like to say is thank you so much for joining me in this vibe, because it keeps me sane at the same time. But in the meantime, stay safe. I love you guys for joining this live stream. Like I said last time, with all good things need to come to an end. And I think Tuesday, hit me up if you think Tuesday, same time, same place, is good. Tuesdays and Fridays for the next 3 weeks. What do you think? I'll wait for the next few comments to come through to see if you guys are keen. I figured 6 o'clock was a good time because, nobody's getting home from work. They are all at home. So, usually if it was normal working hours, I would do 7, 8 o'clock. But Tuesday and Friday. Absolutely. But until then, thank you for joining me on this live chat. I love you guys a lot. More new faces. Next week, I expect to see even more new faces. Share this video, subscribe, do everything you can. Disperse it to people who you think would appreciate something like this. Because I would appreciate it if you did that. It's all about community. We're all in this together. This is Papa G's house. Until then, we say peace. See ya.
I don't wanna go anywhere else. I wanna go to Papa G's.
Yeah, that's where we're going.